The future's bright, the future's white, yeah? White women are the blood clot best! Look at my white girlfriend! Look at her! She's the best! I tell you what, them black girls, yeah, they're nothing but headache. That's why I switched to white, trust me.
Yo guys, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We are back, we are back, we are back. It's the long drive home, and I've got some special guests with me, so I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Naisha Ruby.
And where can people find you?
Naisha.Ruby.
And in the back we've got...
You already know, someone's baby father, potential baby father.
Oh,
your boy Ron Snow, doing a bit for the community. Yeah, let him holler at me. You don't know.
Fuck's sake.
Name's Laron. My social is Laron0904.
Chase!
You got myself, Floron, socials, Floron Fads. So.
Why are you two hugging?
Stop hugging. I'm sure I love.
And today's topic is interracial relationships. So my first question I'm going to ask to the guys is there anyone in this vehicle that is in an interracial relationship?
Yeah, I am.
Boom!
Here we go. Here we go. That.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
You know
Yo,
what?
Like he was in court. I am. Let's go.
It's about to get complicated.
So Flo, my first question to you is being in an interracial relationship, what is that like?
You know what? It's like in everything in life, innit? Pros and cons.
Yeah.
Flipping, it's a tough one, especially when you're looking at culture and religion, because it's not just literally, it's not just black, white, whatever. You're looking at people's religion and etc. You know, like that.
Yeah.
So it can be a tough one. Myself right now, obviously, I'm going out with a Muslim girl.
Yeah.
So you've got the religion, and you've got the mums and dads and etc. trying to block certain things, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Certain things like what?
Certain things like marriage and
so marriage,
religion.
So,
yeah. When
so how long have you been with her?
On and off.
On and off,
5 years.
Oh.
On and off 5 years, but it's getting to a stage now where you're looking at marriage,
yeah,
and then the parents are saying obviously he's a Muslim and all of that. So that one's a bit tricky, you know, like that. So obviously me being Christian.
So that already, in that sense, that already is a clash already.
That's already nuts. Just the religion is already nuts, and then obviously I'm a black guy, so, and she's from Pakistan, so she's a spice though. Don't get twisted.
So Flo, let me ask you. So obviously, when you guys started seeing each other,
yeah,
how did she introduce you to like her families and such?
You know what? Hey, you put it on my toes different.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't even butt the family like that.
Really?
What?
Lord.
5 years?
No,
5 years?
No, I said on and off, innit?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So you've not met the family at all?
I've met members of the family.
Okay.
know about it.
I've met members of the family.
Have you met her dad?
The governor knows about me, but it was yet to me.
Oh shit.
That's
like that.
That's a complicated one,
That is
because
very...
they need, the only way for him to go and meet the governor,
Yeah.
is for them to have a date.
Yeah, the date. When I'm coming with the money to say, yeah, look,
this is what's happening.
I can offer this for your daughter. Like, I can offer her this, that.
Yeah.
So that's fair enough.
Yeah, but
it's a culture clash, isn't it?
It's a culture clash.
Because remember, obviously, if you're getting married, is it going to be a Muslim? Is it going to be an Indian type wedding, or is it going to be a Christian type? Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So
do both. Do both.
Well, this is when they have, when in a time where you have to adapt.
Yeah.
It's got to be an adaptation, because you're gonna meet different kind of people, and it's gonna happen now in this day.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna meet all kinds of different. You're gonna meet people that have converted.
Yes.
You're gonna meet people that don't have a religion, and then what are you gonna do with that? So it's all a thing where people have to embrace each other in a way and respect each other's religions, or whatever they're gonna do.
So Flo, in saying that, then, so alright, say for instance you were gonna get married, yeah? Would you convert to her religion to make that happen? If the parents said, yo, this is what we want, are you willing to convert?
You know what, if you would have asked me that question a few years ago,
yeah,
I would have definitely said 100% no. But now, because I'm so deep into it, I'm in a position where I'm thinking, you know what, have I got the time to start all over again with somebody else.
You know what? We just had a comment coming through. Yeah, man like Ash says that's mad. After 5 years, regardless of it, that's an on and off.
So it's an on and off.
Yeah, he said like so like 5 years. Like how can you really like call that on and off?
No.
Like, within
I
that.
understand your comment, and to respond to your comment, because it's because of it's because of how hard it's been.
Okay.
That's why it's been on and off. At times where you want to quit, you think, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and then obviously you split up for a little bit and then you get back together. That's what I mean by on and off. It's been spells of like 3 months of breaking up, getting back together, so that you know the love's there.
So yeah, so the
love is there, but
so hold on, let me ask you this, Flo. Would you convert for her?
Now it's a hard one.
Why?
Now I'm thinking about it, and at the same time I'm a Christian, innit? So I'm staying true to my religion, so it's a tough one now. But back then, if you would have asked me, I would have 100% said no. So how does she feel about it? She's in a position where she can't let go as well. She wants me to convert because it'll make things easier for her. You get me? So
you lot should just elope, man.
We've got another comment, sorry, that's coming that says, I think with religion it's very difficult that both couples have to be willing to adapt, which is true. Call Me Janae says, I don't believe you should compromise your faith.
Especially if you're missing on age and
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? What's she saying? She doesn't believe that you should compromise your faith. Yeah. So that's been my problem, because I've got the same view. Yeah. You shouldn't compromise your faith. But then when you start thinking of love and the time and effort you've put into the relationship, it starts changing certain things and certain views and aspects. So it's a bit.
Alright, so I've got a question for Naya. Naya, if you can lean in so people can see your lovely face.
Why?
You have
the
to.
timeline's gonna be popping still.
So Naya, into relationships, you've dated, was it white guys and black guys? Yeah. Would you say you have a preference between the two?
At this stage,
what's that?
No, fuck off. At this present stage in my life, no, because I'm on a different journey at the moment. Yeah. However, majority of the guys that I've dated have been white. Okay. So
would you say there's a white guys treat you different rather how black guys? Question.
Very good.
I don't necessarily think it's down to that for me personally. The black guys that I've dated, I'm not throwing the digs at anyone, but the black guys that I've dated, then they don't necessarily fulfill me sexually. Yeah, that's the difference.
Hey,
yeah,
you're going somewhere.
So wow, that's the truth though. You want the truth?
It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
Fuck's sakes. So basically,
a couple comments are coming.
So wait,
here we go.
Wait, can I say, when you say sexually, what do white guys that you've dated do that black guys don't do?
Now Ronnie must take.
Oh hey, he's gone somewhere else.
This is a Sunday afternoon.
God is watching.
God is watching.
We've all gone to church, please.
It's just different, innit? They're open to a bit more, let's say.
Like they're asking to stop swearing, by the way.
Who's asking?
No swearing, no swearing. Flo, you say a couple comments will come through.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
Going back to the topic that was aimed a bit at myself. You had
man, like I said, black guys ain't doing it right. Hey, Flo, go on.
Anyway,
is she willing to convert to your religion?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what it is?
It's a good question.
She can't.
That's different.
Yeah. She can't, because the men, I think how it works with Muslims, the men can marry outside of the religion and the women can't. So she can't really convert, and that's another thing that kind of got to me, because I kind of felt like I was being a victim in it, because it's like, why do I have to convert? Why can't you convert? You get me? But then when people broke it down to me, it's like the woman cannot convert, it's the man that can marry out of the religion.
do you think it will last long term though, like forever?
You know what? I hope you're not watching, babe. It's a bit nuts. But you know what? Nah, joke aside, is
you've been five years on and off. I think that, like, because you lot keep coming back to each other, there must be something there. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And you really must like this girl. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So I think anything is possible.
Yeah, personally, with 5 years that you've gone through, Flo, at some stage, are you looking at, well, you know what, this could be potentially my wife?
Yeah. No, yeah. A lot of the time, the majority of the time is that. That's how I approach it. And that's what's kept me in it. Do you get me? That's what's kept me in it. If I'm honest.
I've got a question. Ron. Interracial relationships. I know you've had, you know, your fair share of black girls and white girls. Do you have a preference, or is it, or
I don't know. I don't think I've got a preference. If I'm honest, I don't think I've got a preference. But what's happened is,
you like the sisters,
probably, I mean, I love the sisters. I do like my coffee black. So I've stated that many times. But no, listen.
Hey, we got comments.
Basically, I just think that in my situation, obviously when I first come from France, when I was young, if I'm honest, I didn't have so many black friends around me or where I grew up. So there was a few, but not as much. Because when I moved to London, I mean, it was all crazy. I mean, I saw people whining. I didn't even know what that was. So it all got crazy from there. And but I think I started dating more black women because it is the environment I started growing up around. So it was naturally a thing of I'm gonna click with those.
You gravitated towards that.
Exactly, and I click better than certain white girls. But it wasn't a thing of I had a preference. Because if I clicked with someone that was white, it would be the same.
Let me ask another question. So when you've been in relationships, when you brought a black girl home to your mum, what she said to you? Is your mum cool with it, or is it a thing of, oh no, I want you to kind of stick to our kind?
Nah, she was like kind of ready to kick me out of the house. No, I'm only joking. No, she was cool. Listen, my mum, she's not gonna be like, she's not gonna be like, okay, you can't date a black woman because she's black, or you know, this or that. She's
been open.
She's open.
She is open.
That's hard to find.
As much as I'm happy, she wants me. You know, my mum is Muslim, so she's gonna want, you know, the woman, culture, the woman to at least just respect. Not even embrace. She's gonna want that respect towards the religion, and the beliefs and stuff like that. And she was never like, oh no, you can't date this person or that person. She was open. You know, my mum's met black women and that I've dated, and it's
what I was gonna say, like, so to everyone in the car regarding like interracial relationships, would your approach be different? So for instance, if you were meeting a white or black girl, is your approach different when you try to like move to them or get to know them? Is your approach different?
I'll answer that. Your approach is different because you have to adapt to the person's culture, to the way the person was brought up. So you do have to adapt. So you do approach certain situations different, certain people different.
You're gonna take a white girl for pan mash, you're gonna take the black girl for curry gold.
you say this.
I'm done. Hey, comments.
What's the comment?
There's a couple comments.
I thought that's how it goes.
A lot of people.
Hello, Tunde. Fuck's sake. Oh gosh, I'm swearing. Sorry, guys.
No more swearing.
Sorry.
Kaylee said.
Not how it goes.
Kaylee said black men do eat, but they act like they don't. Whereas white men are open to it.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, but I don't have time to be playing those games. I ain't got time for the build up.
Don't lie to yourself.
I need to know you're on what I'm on, and that's it. Literally.
Oh, so what you're saying? So it's with black guys, it's more of a front. It's more of a front thing. White guys are more like, yo.
You've been fronting for years, so you know.
Oh. Sorry?
Hey, he said for real.
Hey, disclaimer. I didn't do that. Disclaimer. No, but okay.
Hey, someone said, please Lord, don't take us to pie and mash. Not all white women are English.
That's true.
That's very true. That's very true.
No, but I'm only bantering.
But you know, with interracial relationships nowadays, we'll say, oh, we see a black man with a white girl or whatnot, but now I'm talking about as in cultural differences. Like before, like with Africans stick to Africans. Now we've got Africans dating Caribbeans,
like
but it's different with, like, you know, like the Chinese and the Asians. They all stick together.
Nah, they don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. They stick together.
No, but then again,
they're keeping the money with them.
Not all. Some of them are like, I think not all of them. Like I said to you, you adapt to what you're around. And I've seen Philippines, Vietnamese, Chinese, whatever, that have dated black guys, white guys. Don't get it twisted. It's probably a little bit
rare.
Technical,
rare.
And it's
No,
rare.
but you know what I think?
It does happen at this day and age. Like, people do it.
Hey, man like Ash said, you have to eat it before you beat it.
Hey, man like Ash as well.
Hey, man like Ash is wild.
What's
Go away.
Hey, he's plugging. Ash is plugging, you know.
Ash is going in.
Yeah.
No, but there is a difference because, like, for instance, I come from an African background, and like my dad is very open. My dad is like, if you put my dad, my dad's different. Like, my dad said, whatever makes you happy, go for it. But mama's like, Ronnie, your grandma won't be happy if you go for that one. Your grandma won't be happy. And these times, like, I don't think, like, just I'm just saying to you, my mom said you can go and marry a white girl.
There's a comment that's coming.
I think she probably
Flo, can you read that comment?
Read that comment.
From Just,
I think it's
Enzo
24. He said, in my case, I've chosen to be with a white woman because of my sickle cell, and the last thing is I want to do is pass it down. Pass the gene down to his own kind. So
No, to his kids. He said he doesn't want to pass the sickle cell gene down to his kids.
To his kids, which is obviously that's why he's chosen to go with a white.
Is that the only reason you've chosen to go with a white?
I don't understand that.
That don't make any sense. Clear.
So if he asks you, but if he asks you a white woman,
then they're gonna pass it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but I think no. No, genetically,
try to be a bit more
genetically, guys, black people carry the sickle cell gene genetically. So that's why he's basically saying that. But I wouldn't necessarily say that that's the only reason you're with a white. I hope that's not the only reason you're with your white woman. I hope it's that you're attracted to her and you love her.
That's like, I want to say that there's a stigma out there saying that, you know when they say there's certain black guys that say I go with white girls because they're more lenient,
because they say black girls got too much attitude.
We ain't got attitude, actually.
Oh,
fuck up.
Swearing. Hey, you're on a ban.
She's
2
on
minutes.
Next, she's on the yellow card.
All right, sorry. We don't have attitude, not all of us.
No.
No, I think it's, no, do you know what? To be honest with you, it's not about black and white. There's white girls with loads of attitude. There's black girls with loads of attitude. There's people with attitude. It's just life. It is. It's
I just think
whatever.
maybe with white girls, obviously they can be controlled a bit more rather than
no, be careful. You can't say they can be controlled a bit
more.
No,
not control. Like, let's say if we're out in public, and you're gonna have a full-blown argument.
Me?
You're gonna
I ain't shaming myself. No way.
I'm not saying some.
Let's be real.
Yeah, but there's white girls that will be out having a full-blown argument.
You don't really see a lot of white girls come out. And
I don't really see a lot of black girls.
I've seen black girls trying to rock man on the road, like proper.
Kaylee's a white girl. Sorry to cut you. She said, I've got a worse attitude than my black friends.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
It works both ways. It works both ways.
Well, that's what I'm saying, you see all of that, that's just not attractive on a black girl or a white girl.
Exactly.
Like, if you've got all of that attitude, what's that for? Like, go put it away. Go to hide it.
So you dating a black and a white girl. Who do you feel has had more that you've dated? Where did more attitude come from?
I don't specifically
Twin
think.
says white girls are more submissive than white. You mean black girls? I think he means white girls are more submissive than black girls.
Would you
agree?
Girls. He means black
girls. Would you lot agree? I've never dated a.
That's true. Possibly.
I've never dated a white girl, so I don't know.
Both, and like I'd have to say that Tunde is right.
Is it?
Tunde is right.
If you told a white girl, go make my sandwich.
But have you had a white girlfriend then? Have you had a white?
Yeah, I've had a white girlfriend.
Would you say
my son is mixed race?
Oh yeah. What am I talking about?
So my son is mixed race, so I have been with.
So you would say they're more submissive?
Yeah.
What?
Fam, like it's an adapting thing again, innit? It boils down to that because.
Funny, Keely.
No, he was cool, bruv. Why are you blazing her name like that?
Why
you Nah, but you know, she was cool, bruv.
Jennifer, sorry.
Who's Jennifer? You trying to, it's too late, you can't rescue. Yeah. Nah, it's nuts. But yeah, Tunde's right. Tunde's right.
So you agree that? No, would you say you're?
Tunde's right on your
would you say? Would you say you're submissive?
About the girls he's met.
Okay.
I can be, yeah. I can be, for the right person.
For the right person. Okay. I say so. Now we're getting. So what are you saying? You're saying that black girls tend to be submissive for the right guy.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
if you're gonna be a man, I'm gonna be a woman. But if you're gonna be half-hearted in it, I'm gonna take the lead all day long. Jeez. And you're not gonna like me, and that's the truth.
Jesus.
There's a warning for any.
No, I'm not warning anyone.
Anyone out there? Just be careful, man.
No,
if you're gonna add her now, just pre-warned. Don't go in half-hearted.
We spoke about this.
Or it will be a problem.
Oh my God.
So wait, Ron, going back to the question you said at the beginning, the start, where you said, no, what would be your approach to dating
that's what I'm saying.
Someone out of the opposite race?
For me,
so have you dated a white girl before?
I've linked a white girl, and that situation was it kind of put me off, because obviously I met her on Facebook. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, first link, man's linked her, and then you know the park, and then New Cross.
What?
Come to man's yard.
No.
Come man's yard. We're chilling, but these times, do you not remember? I used to have a white gold chain with a cross pendant.
I remember that.
I remember no one ain't seen it no more. Boom. So listen, So obviously I left that on the table. We've done what we've done. This girl was kind of gangster, like got me, you know, got me going. Like she's like, yeah, nigga, I want to taste those lips and all that shit. Yeah. Anyway,
did she call you a nigga? Did she call you a nigga?
I was about to bring that up.
We were doing our thing in it, so I let it slide. Anyway, boom. We've left. I'm walking her back to where I met her, innit?
Yeah.
The next day we're going out raving. But I'm thinking, yeah, where's my chain?
She's come out with a chain.
Right. The chain is gone.
She ain't come out with a chain, that's
Listen, this is how deep it is. I went back on Facebook to find her and she's disappeared from me.
Did she come raving?
No!
Oh, right.
I've met her on Facebook. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So that's why it kind of put me off. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So that kind of put me off. And then couple years
she's
back,
right.
Couple years back,
whatever she said, black or white, the girl loves her man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm saying so. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a question for the viewers, yeah?
Yeah.
It's something Ronnie's just touched upon, yeah? Is it okay for example, you're going out with a white girl, is it okay for her to say certain things like, I want to taste those nigga lips, or I want that big black...
whatever.
Okay?
I mean,
yeah, but that's inevitable. If your dick's black, it's black, isn't it?
No, but is it okay to say those specific words?
N-I-G-G-A, no. That's not okay. That's not okay.
Well, if you're fucking, he says, yeah,
look.
No.
Bianca just said N-O, stay in your lane.
But to be fair, if a guy called me, a black guy or a white guy called me that, I'd be like, why?
There's no need for that.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, it is really unnecessary. It's not a turn on.
It might be a turn on for certain people, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
If they're gonna do that in their own time, behind closed doors, maybe between them two. But
no, I just think it's unnecessary.
But even then, yeah, it's a bit.
It's not a rap video. Like, it's not.
No, like you said, Joe. Like, I think my approach to a white girl and a black girl would definitely be different, 100%.
Mine's not different at all.
It would be different.
No.
But why is it different?
Why would it be different? Because I'm used to moving to black girls. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So imagine for most of your life you've just been moving to black girls. But
girls are girls.
No, but it's not the same. Like, it's not the same. Like, you know, like I used to think like, okay, when I'm talking to this black girl, I can just be, you know, shining like a diamond. You know, talking about that stuff. Then when I switch talking to white girl, I don't know. Should I talk about EastEnders? I don't know the right.
Yeah, but
I don't know the right approach because I've never spoke to them.
Yeah.
So I've seen my boys listen to white girls. They're talking like they've changed their voice. Like, everything's different.
Yeah, but you know what? That's silly, Ronnie. Because if you're gonna be with that person long haul, you're gonna have to be yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're gonna need to be yourself.
But a lot of people are not themselves. Remember, there's a honeymoon stage in the beginning, and then something.
And then there's a stage where everything pops down
and
because you're starting to talk ghetto.
So this is the real person. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So, like, I think because I haven't moved to white girls a lot, my approach would definitely be different, 100%. Especially if I'm in a club. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? I think like my confidence would be more like, black girls. I know what makes them tick. You know, I know them. I know what's good. Let me just slide in. But white, I'll be more. Ooh.
So that's more like you don't know.
I don't know.
So you don't know how to approach a white girl from a.
And I think they're sexy as shit.
What's that?
Excuse me?
I think they're sexy as shit.
Who's sex?
He went way out.
Who's?
You, sorry?
Who's sexy shit?
Who's sexy shit?
I think white girls are sexy as shit.
Oh.
Wow.
I think they are.
Yeah, but then you're just
Bro, what you
No. I mean, they're fucking sexy. I think they're fucking sexy.
Oh.
Not like, no.
Oh, you think that
shit, man.
No, let me just put that out there. No, I think they are fucking sexy.
No swearing, no swearing.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I thought you said their sex is shit.
No.
Sexy ass
Oh,
shit.
mon Dieu.
You gotta be careful, man.
No. Put that out there.
It was about to get mad.
I got a couple things.
So, Flo, question for you. Do you find black girls attractive?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But have you been in a relationship with one?
Yeah, my first girlfriend was black.
Not when you was 12, Flo.
No.
Because obviously that's automatically.
No. My first girlfriend was black. I do find black girls attractive. Black girls are queens.
Yeah.
To put it out there.
Shit, that sounds like that was rehearsed.
I know. What's wrong with
That's
you,
the
Flo?
truth. That's the truth.
Did that hurt when you said that?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Did it
don't
hurt?
be stupid, man.
So
what? White girls can't be queens either.
My queen.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, but you're not with a. Well, she's a
Okay,
woman
so
of colour, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
So the last 5 years,
alright.
in the last 5 years, alright, look, because I know you were on and off.
Yeah, of course.
Let's just, you were on and off for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
In between them, was you dating black girls?
One black girl.
One black girl. And how many white?
No, one black girl.
One black girl.
Yeah.
One black girl.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What made you?
My brothers all laughing at
Do
me.
you prefer white girls or black girls?
Attention.
You know what? I'm probably gonna.
Hey, no
French speaking either. That's like swearing. That's not fair. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out with this current girl, I will 100% marry a black girl.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
It's as simple as that.
But you need to. You just don't say that. Don't put your mouth on that.
I'm being real.
Yeah.
No, because me and my girl, we've spoken about this. We know that we're at a stage where it's make or break. So it's not like I'm plotting something behind her back. She knows where it is. Everyone knows where it is now.
You gotta make
Get me? So if it doesn't happen, I'm 100% marrying a black girl. I know I am.
Yeah.
I know I am.
But then,
it's not a preference thing. It's just, you know, that's the way I feel it's gonna happen for you. Yeah.
Joe, what about yourself though?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you honestly, because I know obviously you've been. To be fair, you've been in long relationships.
Yeah.
So you must have a preference. A preference and a view on that. And what if you have dated?
I've never dated a white girl, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just love black, innit? Like,
so what is this? Okay, you like black because.
And the funniest thing is, no, it's not even a culture thing. Because you know what? If you're down with culture, I've never really been with an African girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like my partner, she's Jamaican and she's proud.
Yeah.
She's a proud Jamaican. Shout out to my babe. She's proud. So my mum, like, she's very cool with, like, she doesn't care who we date. Like my brother. My brother loves white girls.
Yes.
Loves white girls. So my mum's just resigned to, you know what, I'm gonna have mixed race grandchildren at some stage in life. Whereas my side, she knows, yeah, my son doesn't really he doesn't really date African girls, so yeah, it's gonna be Caribbean. So no, I don't know. It's not. I wouldn't say my preference. It's just I don't know. I like who I like, innit?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? If I vibe with you, then it's all good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What comments have we got here then? What comments have you got?
Comments. Oh, Going back. It's all down to performance. You fall for personality, their morals, ethics.
Yeah.
You are likely to go for certain race depending on these things.
Can I just touch on something? You know what I don't like, yeah? I don't know if you looked at obviously our promo video. Yeah. Shout out Ashley Inks, aka Glenford. Obviously where he was going around with his white girl and shouting out, "Oh, I love my white girlfriend, I love my white girlfriend." Now I saw another video, I don't know, I think the guy was like black guy and his white girlfriend. I don't know if it was in McDonald's. And these girls started making mad comments towards the white girl. And I felt so sorry for her because they were saying, "Oh, like, why couldn't you go and find a black girl? Why couldn't you?"
We see that a lot. We see that a lot.
And you think, right, well, it's not it's not her fault that that's what he likes.
Small-minded people.
Like we see that a lot. Like, I've seen
do you think like sometimes I think, well, why are like people getting so offended?
There's like if a black guy decides to get with a white girl, why is there, especially in our community, why is there a lot of like, oh look at him, he's a seller, he's a bounty, he's this, that. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of that. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Like if it's his preference, that's his preference. But why do you think that is in our community? It's like that.
I think it goes back to, you know, in probably our parents' time and before that and all of that. I think it was a time where obviously it wasn't seen so much.
Yeah.
So now that it's seen so much, and it's like some people are still not probably used to it.
Yeah.
So
no, not even just that. Sorry, can I just cut you?
Yeah, go.
I think that the main thing. It's like awkward. I think that for me personally, if a black guy was to say to me, I don't like black girls, I mean, I probably wouldn't care, but
you would be offended?
not necessarily. I just no wait a second. I see it as, obviously everyone does have their preference, but you can't. There's people that are outright with that. They'll say like, I don't think black girls, there's any attractive black girls, they're not pretty, they're ugly, they're not beautiful, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I think it's pathetic, because there's ugly and pretty in every race, every culture. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, let's be real. Obviously you have your preference, what you like, what you want to lay down with, who you want to be with, fine, that's fair enough. But if your mother is a black woman, your grandmother is a black woman, surely they're not beautiful now. So the only time I will get defensive is obviously if you're going to say you think black girls are ugly, because it's pathetic. But it's the same with black guys. You can't say white women are ugly. It works both ways.
Yeah. Ash just said black girls with white guys get more looks than black boy with white girl.
It's just
that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. No. It depends where you are. Like, I think London, we've got to remember, we live in London. We live in London. So
multicultural.
It's very multicultural. So you'll see someone with a purple person, you'll see someone with a yellow, it doesn't make no difference. No one cares.
If there's anyone in an interracial relationship, or they are dating someone from another, please, the number will pop up now. If you want to give a call in, tell us your experiences, please.
Someone,
pop in.
Before we went live, someone asked me, I was having this conversation, and someone said to me, oh, why is it that footballers, black footballers, have white girlfriends?
Why is it?
And why do you think that is? Because
that's a damn good
question. Go on.
Do you know what?
There's a lot of,
like, real talk, because them man don't want no trouble. Them man don't want no heat, man. Like, real talk. You gotta get Felicia from the ends, that moves nuts. You go to a football meeting and everyone's there, and she's like, yo, where the champagne, bitch? Like, you don't want that. I'm joking.
Be careful.
I'm joking.
Be careful.
See now, because Ronnie said that, do you feel offended by that?
I'll bruck Ronnie up. Ronnie, don't make me come in the back, you know.
I know, come in the back.
Ronnie's been silly. You're being silly, aren't you?
No, but a lot of, you've seen it, a lot of footballers, especially the black guys, are with white women.
But this is what I'm saying. It stems back down to the same thing again. There's white women that don't know how to carry themselves. There's
100%.
black women that don't know how to carry themselves. That's not down to the colour of their skin. That's down to the way they was brought up. So find someone who can carry themselves.
I think it's more important, like, forget about race or like wherever you're from, but I feel like if that person you're dating understands your culture and respects it, and you know, accepts it and wants to learn about it, then
I'll go a long way.
It doesn't matter. That's exactly how I feel. It doesn't matter.
Kaylee's put a point forward. She said that I tend to only date Jamaican men.
Why?
Only because of the culture and the background. It's easier to adapt. I find African men are more old school in their culture.
Which African men? Because I'm an African man.
Kelly, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's going on here, man?
She only dates Jamaican men.
Oh, so Kelly, so that means she must be Jamaican as well. She's got Jamaican in her, innit? So.
But then why? What do you mean?
Kaylee, are you Jamaican?
Nah,
What's like?
Kaylee, can you call in?
When in terms of culture,
Kaylee's white.
She's quite Kaylee's white.
Bro, explain. So Kelly's white, but she likes
Yeah, but
to
she
date
might have
Jamaican
been. She
men.
might have been brought up around Jamaican. She might have been.
So what is the cultural difference?
She likes the music.
Can someone tell me that? What's
she likes
Yeah,
the
but what is
music.
it?
what is the
She said
Jamaican
no.
What is the,
culture
what
like?
is, yeah, what is the
Kaylee said no. What are you saying no to, Kaylee? Are you, please clarify.
Oh, she's probably saying no, I'm not calling in.
No, is she Jamaican? I said, is she
Oh,
Jamaican?
she's not. Oh, okay. Yeah, but what is the cultural difference?
It's like,
Yeah, what is the cultural difference between Africans and Jamaicans?
Hey, listen.
because nowadays anyway, like you said,
We're more like
comment.
we might as well say
Why
we're more
are you not
Western.
gonna comment?
Do you know what I mean?
Kaylee
I
is white.
prefer, I'm
Kaylee
Jamaican.
confirms.
I'm of Jamaican descent, but I
Yeah.
prefer Africans.
Come
Black
on.
In terms of black men,
Wakanda
I prefer
forever.
Africans.
Wakanda.
Yeah, because
But-
Jamaicans.
Panther.
Yeah.
Done,
That's
bro.
my preference.
Yeah, Jamaicans be dashing people out the tree and stuff.
No,
Oh,
Laron.
that's
Stop it, Laron.
I mean, I've seen it. That's what I'm
No.
saying. I have witnessed it.
I think African men are more respectful
Yes.
towards women because they just are. That's my personal experience.
Yeah, it's true. We're not dragging off.
But I
trees
am
and
Jamaican.
rain.
My dad's Jamaican.
Yeah.
My you know, so it is what it is. I love my dad and I love who I am.
I think,
but
especially with Africans as well, African men, their families are so inclined on, yeah, you must find your wife,
Yeah.
you must get married, and this and that. Whereas nowadays, I don't really see a lot of Jamaicans getting married. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they don't.
they do. It just
I'm not-
takes
yeah,
a while.
yeah.
Might be
do
about
you know what I'm
10
saying?
years.
Like they could be with they could do something for 15 years and they like be fine without getting married. Whereas Africans, they want to get married. You know what I'm saying?
Loco said Jamaica isn't the only country in the Caribbean. He's right. We're already saying Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm also St. Lucian. We know that.
We hear you.
But it's because Kaylee brought up Jamaica.
Yeah.
No, that's true, you know. Yeah, I don't think there's.
I don't like
I
St.
think I
Lucian
agree
men
with Joe.
either.
I think with Africans, like I think our families, our dads, they've taught us. Listen, you need to be like this. You need to provide. You need to take care of your woman. You need to get married. And we're more. That's how we're raised. That's our.
Is that pressure?
It is. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think now though? Now in this day and age,
I think it's changed.
Yeah, because
100%.
women are like, you don't need to take care of me.
Yeah. I think it's definitely changed. Because women are more
Yeah, but
independent.
do you feel like a woman wants to I don't know, I'm like that because I'm by myself.
Yeah.
In a relationship, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing the trousers. No way.
No, of course not.
No.
There's got to be a certain.
There has to be a balance.
Still.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The man.
Macy_101 says no. What makes you feel comfortable enough to use the word? What's she referring to?
N-I-G-G-A.
N-I-G-G-A. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Going back.
So alright. So anyway.
It's unnecessary, isn't it, Macy? It's just like you don't need to use it. It's just whatever.
I think going back to that, someone said that it depends at the time when it's used. So during
for real.
during the intercourse and that you can drop it.
Yeah, you.
But
No.
on a day-to-day basis, you can't drop it.
Yeah, like if we're just.
I don't think you need to say it ever. I don't think you
Yeah, it's
need
not
to
needed,
refer
is
to
it?
it.
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's
I've been some freaky ass
unnecessary.
sex, and then she says, "My nigga."
No.
Something like that. Like, would you be offended?
Nah, it
You
depends.
wouldn't.
Nah. To
You
be fair,
wouldn't.
no. I
But
wouldn't.
if she said,
No, but
"Nigga,
then-
you didn't wash you didn't wash the plates,"
then it's nuts.
Then it's nuts. Then you can be like, what?
Yeah.
See what I'm trying to say to you? It depends. I agree with Ash. It depends on how you say it.
No.
I don't. I think. Listen, I don't know.
Lauren, have you ever used the word?
If I'm honest, listen,
you call me
Go on.
nigga bare times.
Yeah.
people, that's
But
a
then,
lie.
Flo, but that
That's
does
a
that,
lie,
Flo,
people.
But I don't do nothing.
You don't take offense to
nah,
do you?
No.
Not at all. Ghosty is my
I don't.
point from
But
the
I don't really throw it out there like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Barely, and I don't even think I can't remember that if I even say that because I don't. That's not. Yeah, I find it a bit too much to just throw that out there like that.
Ash said that we use it all the time, meaning black people. I'm assuming, so we can't be complaining. Because
What do
obviously,
you
if
mean?
we use it.
I don't use it all the time. I can complain, Ashley.
He said we shouldn't be using it.
We shouldn't be using
We
it.
shouldn't be using it.
Exactly.
You're right.
So
We
there's no
shouldn't be
time that
using
there's no
Nobody
time
should
to
be
use
using
it.
that because of where it came from.
Exactly.
Where that word came from.
Yeah.
Nobody should.
That's
be
a
using
whole
that.
nother conversation to be
Yeah,
honest.
I think that's
that is true.
That's another topic.
It is.
Yeah.
Put it this way, I'm not going to lay down with a white guy and call him a honky. That's never going to be
You know what I'm
acceptable, is
saying?
it? So let's just drop that now.
It's crazy. I didn't even hear that.
Hear what?
What's that?
It's crazy still. Like I don't know. I don't see the.
So
I don't see the problem. If it's
we know you don't, Ronnie. We know what you're getting called in the bedroom.
Like, do you know what I mean? You can call me whatever you want in the bedroom. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Do you know what I mean?
Ronnie be crazy.
Colette's got a question.
Yeah.
Would we be offended if a white person was to say the word nigger in a song? So for example, like you got artists, white artists that
they do it all the time.
I don't think there's no white artist that said nigger in a song.
I think they have. I think someone has.
Eminem does it all the time.
Eminem has done it?
Of course he does.
Yeah.
I've never.
Someone
Of course
has.
he does.
Yeah,
No way.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't.
Surely Eminem, after all this swearing, he must have said.
I've never heard that. I've never heard.
You've got a good point. I don't think I have.
Bianca said she learns the songs minus the word on purpose. Simple. So I think she's got some sort of respect towards it. So she prefers not to say it.
And that's fair, man.
I understand that.
That's fair.
So what do you think? So really, what is the problem in this day with
interracial?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
What do you think is the problem? Why do people find it?
I think the problem is.
Why have you called it a problem?
Because
but there is some people do find it. I just see it as like.
Obviously not you.
Like what LaRon said before, like it's not like back in the day with our parents and that was the only way. You must marry the same person, you must be with the same person. I think now we're in a day and age where things have changed, people are adapting, 100%. People are trying new things.
Do you know what?
Do you know what I mean? People are eating ass, people are doing so many different crazy things.
So people trying white ass and black ass.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I think people still can't get out of the fact that if they saw a handsome black guy and then he walks out of the shop with a pretty white woman, look at them, they're all taking our men. I think people can't get over that type of listen, girl, you should have
he likes what he likes, man.
That's it.
No, but not even just that. Do you know what I think it is? I think it's down to, like, I personally wouldn't date, so we're talking about black and white, I personally wouldn't date someone who came from the countryside, because culturally London in itself is a culture. I couldn't date someone who came from the country. I couldn't, because we're not going to relate to certain things.
What if you fall in love with them? Then
how? We're not. How? What we're talking about?
But then they say opposites attract. So
nah, man. I don't want to know about no cows or nothing.
There's a comment from Sonia. She said, guys, what's the best way to compromise in an interracial relationship? I.e., how would you choose the right way to raise your kids?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a very good one. Who's that from?
Very good. That's come from Sonia.
Sonia, that's a very good one.
That's the truth.
I think in terms of culture, you both need to obviously teach your child, you know, cultural differences and what you do in each other's culture. And I wouldn't say, you have to do it this way.
Let your child grow up.
Let the child grow up and let them choose which culture they like to follow.
But what happens if you come from a culture that your culture, to discipline your child, you must beat your child. But her culture, you don't touch my child.
Okay.
How do you compromise in that situation? Because remember, you're saying we have to come together and we have to know each other's cultures, but then remember, like Sonia said, how do you compromise that?
It's not easy. That's definitely
Missy
not easy.
Me said compromise.
There's ways.
So a lot of people are saying you should compromise.
Definitely. But you know what it is as well? If you're going to be with someone who's culturally different than you are, you're going to be accepting of their culture anyway. So you're going to have to, when you have children with that person, you're going to have to be open to their world, and they're going to have to be open to your world.
So do you raise them both cultures, or do you raise them by?
Of course, because they're both. Of course you do. But what's morally correct to you as a parent is what stays, and that's it. As a parent, you have to have obviously you have to speak to your partner or their whatever, and you have to come to some type of agreement. You have to. There has to be a balance. But you can't say, you can't completely write off their ways and their ideas. You have to be open and accepting.
So what about if religion then? Would you say, if you're Muslim and Christian, would you raise them the both ways?
But this is where you gotta discuss it before you have kids.
Exactly.
That's gotta be something that
you address, find it out before it gets to that stage.
And then obviously you would have come to a mutual agreement and somehow worked around that. But
I'm just reading some comments.
Just gonna go through some comments.
Antoinette,
anything that we've missed?
Antoinette says, yes, just be yourself from the start.
Agreed.
Man like Ash says you need different game for white girls. So basically he's agreeing with what Ron's is
He needs
saying.
to go to church. He needs to be in church right now.
I'm telling the truth.
Tun says, what about Chinese and Indian?
I've never dated any of them, so I can't tell you.
I've never dated Chinese
and Chinese, they stick together. Like as I said, like
if you break through, you've done something well.
Yeah,
you have. You've done something.
And it's like imagine like dating a Chinese person, Chinese girl. Are you gonna be able and willing to kind of like accept their culture, because their culture is a whole different. It's a whole different thing,
game, man.
Do you know what I mean?
What else is there?
What else have we got? You can't be fully yourself because you're memorized, but don't completely mask who you are.
We're all different people sometimes, man. When you
someone said, Ronnie, you should have had insurance on your chain.
Hey, boy to boy, yeah.
Someone actually, you know, I read a comment. Yeah, someone said, Ronnie, that's a crackhead. Like,
I saw that.
Someone say that.
Yeah, someone said.
I
gotta go through that. I gotta go through that.
I don't want to blaze my boy with that.
Yeah, we didn't want to put him out there like that and what he was doing.
Hold on,
I thought I saw her in depth. I was about to duck her.
Miss _ Sarah says, I do get what Ronnie is saying, as I feel the same. I don't know what I would say to a white man if he was starting a conversation, as we don't have much in common. What does that mean? Like, you don't have anything in common with someone until you actually start to know them. So
I think it depends.
Yeah, Miss Sarah, be more open-minded. That's what I would say.
Yeah, it all depends.
Try something different.
Literally. What else have we got here? It's all about what you're into. That's what Righteousness 1 says.
Yep.
Athena _ Bianca says, not when you were 12. That's funny. Oh wait, Samaru says it's all down to performance. You fall for personality, their morals, ethics. You are likely to go for a certain race depending on these things, which is true. You don't look at someone and just think, oh, because you're white. No, like
it's true. It's at the end of the day, it's all about your preferences, what you feel, is what you like. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? So what the message is, don't discriminate. If you like somebody, if they're black, white, whatever, if you like them, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it.
They might like you back.
Exactly.
Someone said
you might have more in common than you think.
Your response is very questionable. Why a black girl, not a white girl? I don't know who she's referring to.
Why a black girl, not a white girl?
Why a black girl, not a white girl? That's Ronnie.
Miss _ Sarah says but you're with a white girl, so clearly you're open to any colour. I don't know who she's referring to.
I'm not with a white girl though, so I think.
Oh yeah, it would be you, but you're not.
Yeah, but I'm not with a white girl, so I don't get that.
Let's wrap it.
So
on a funny note,
go on.
Someone said
one last comment.
It was Tunde. He said he saw the girl in Vegas popping with your chain.
So BA, so you saw the girl in Vegas with your chain and you didn't even deal with it, brother. You owe me peace. You owe me peace. You owe me peace. But listen, we're here.
Time to wrap it up. We're at our destination. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the support. We'll be back in 2 weeks time with another topic. I want to thank the guests for coming along and providing their thoughts to this topic. So I'm gonna let the guys give their socials and, you know, let them sign up. So I'll leave it over to you guys, starting on my left.
Naisha Ruby on Instagram, Snapchat.
Socials ain't that deep, so it's LaRon and peace.
No one's plugging.
Google him. He actually told me the other day to Google him.
Listen, if you find me, you find me.
Alright, it's like that.
Yeah, City Lifestyle, Greenwich. Can't find me.
On Instagram, Florin Fads. I'm here, I love you.
Again, your boy Ron Snow, someone's potential baby. You know,
baby or baby daddy,
whatever you want to call me, sugar daddy, whatever, man, just holler at me. You done know. Thanks again for tuning in. The Long Drive Home, back in 2 weeks. You done know. Peace and love. I
am Joey Cool. You can find me on Insta at JoeyCool1. Thank you for tuning in. We are The Long Drive Home and we are out. Peace.